right? We did that. We did a podcast on the Flexner Report, I don't know, a couple months ago, and we got so much feedback on it because there is this false narrative out there that the Flexner Report, this was the assessment of medical education in the beginning of the 20th century, and that it was commissioned to fight against homeopathy. And it wasn't anything of the sort. It was that there was no consistency in medical education in the late 19th, early 20th century. And so the idea was to look at and create a set of standards for safety. And so, like, when you would go to medical school in the 1880s and 90s, you might only have a sixth grade education. There was no consistency on what facilities were like or what outcomes were, how outcomes were measured, and so on and so forth. And so the Flexner Report was this big overhaul of medical education, which at the time was homeopathy medical schools and allopathic medical schools, and they were all subject to the same scrutiny. In other words, you needed to demonstrate that you were providing good education. And Flexner said, this isn't about dogma, it's about the quality of education. Yes, there are some homeopathy schools that are doing it, great, and there are some that aren't. Yes, there are some allopathic medical schools that are doing it, great, and there are some that aren't, and everyone should be assessed by what they are providing. Well, the same really, I think, needs to be done in homeopathy education, and it's not fun.